All right, everybody. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. This is another edition of Chase the Heat. I am Johnny Scoville. All right, so here's what we're doing today. We're doing some more reviews for some powders that I got from Duke Eyman, they've all been really neat. They've been surprising in some ways. There are some that I've tried that I didn't think ahead of time that I was going to be that fond of. Ended up liking an awful lot. So this has been a good thing for me. Real quick, before I do this, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Duke Eyman, for saying these to me. You're amazing. Each time I try new salt, I think you're a little bit more amazing. Kind of sure I'm going to like them all. That's just kind of how it feels. But I'm going to be honest with all my reviews because that's how I am. If you guys that have not seen one of these reviews before, Duke is a retired chef, 35 to 40 years experience in the food industry. He's got into it because of his father. It's in his blood. He has... Boy, I'll tell you what, want to hear a little bit about Duke? Number one, he's in the Arkansas Chefs Hall of Fame. You spend all day long looking, you couldn't find anybody else in there. It's amazing. He has won so many, numerous awards for cooking. He has cooked for presidents and billionaires and politicians. And what he takes pride the most in, what gives him the most joy, is cooking for his wife and his 12-year-old son. I think that's awesome. I'm a family guy. I think it's pretty cool. So he started getting into these salts as a hobby, like a lot of people that kind of get into it as a hobby, whether it's salts or growing peppers or sauces. And what ended up happening with a lot of folks, it kind of happens, people love your stuff, and he ended up he said, this is what I should be doing. Got bigger and bigger, and now, listen, 95%, I think, pardon me, he told me that 99% of the people that pick up some of his salts will come back for more. I don't know any business that has a retention rate like that. Anybody. So that's really impressive. So he was very kind and sent me a whole bunch of them. I reviewed a bunch and I've liked them all. Some I've loved. It's really funny. Each time I'm like, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. So he's got some great stuff. Today what I'm going to do is I'm reviewing two of them. His pineapple habanero, and I'm reviewing his ghost salt. It's got ghost chilies and sea salt. You guys know I'm a fan of ghost peppers. All right, so we're going to do the pineapple habanero first. All right, see how this works. Hey, boss. What are you doing, buddy? I'm making a review right now. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. I'm not really catching any pineapple. It just smells like kind of peppers. So this is pineapple habanero. It's another thing, I'm not sure I think if you guys have been watching way back, you know that habanero is not one of my favorite peppers. In fact, it's probably my least favorite. Just not a fan of the flavor. So this is going to be interesting. If I ever try something that I don't like, my dog is very obedient. He went and got his ball. Good boy, boss. All right, so if I don't like something, I'm never going to be negative and be rude or mean about it. I'm just going to tell you that what I think it would need to make me happy, but just because I don't like something certainly doesn't mean that you won't. But this is going to be interesting because, like I've said, not the biggest fan of habanero. Eating my share of them, though, that's for sure. Now, eating a habanero pepper is a lot different than eating a sauce that's habanero-based, or eating, this. Like I imagine this is going to be different than obviously eating just a pod of habanero. So we're going to give this a shot now. Real quick, please know this. He uses fresh chilies all the time, so because of that, this is a seasonal deal. Like the Cadbury Easter egg. When it's here, it's here. When it's gone, it's gone. So here's what you need to do. He has 40, at the moment of me making this video, he's got 40 different flavors in stock. All right? So what I would tell you to do, because they aren't going to be here forever, go get some. I mean it. They're all amazing so far. I've enjoyed every one of them an awful lot. But the ingredients, like this one, pineapple habanero, and some of he uses fresh ingredients. So you can't just, like a lot of times, you can't just dash down to the local Walmart and pick them up. So, what are you doing, boss? Where's your ball? All right. Anyway, here we go. Pineapple habanero. Thank you, Duke. I really have been good today. I've not eaten anything hot. So it was the first heated thing I've had all day. I'm not really picking up much pineapple. Maybe it's me. Try it again. A little bit. And with this, I was sort of expecting the pineapple to be a little bit more pronounced. Like I was saying, like with the habanero sauce, a habanero sauce to me is more palatable than eating a habanero pod. In the very same way, this sauce, the habanero, is not bothering me. I like it. It's got a good flavor. I can taste the pineapple, but it's a little bit understated. I was kind of hoping to be a little bit stronger. That said, this should be good on salads. Still, a lot of these salts, you know what? Bill Moore, thank you. I was talking to Bill today. You know what Bill said? A lot of these salts would be really good on watermelon. Never occurred to me. All right, but this would be good on salads. Let me just try to get a little more. Here's the thing about this powder. Just being really honest, it's not my favorite. Probably the least my favorite so far. And it's not because of the habanero. The habanero is not that bad. I just wished it had the pineapple was a little bit more pronounced. Well, that's it. But that said, this may be something, like I said, this might be something that somebody else really likes. This probably is going to be somebody's favorite. I'm sure if you contacted Duke, he's got people that find that the pineapple habanero is their favorite. So to each his own. But the habanero flavor is not, it doesn't give me the same feeling like when I eat a habanero pod. All right. So the habanero I find pleasing, and the heat is pleasing. All right. I just wish it had more pineapple. So I almost feel guilty for saying that because there are some people who are going to say it's perfect. So don't be offended, Duke. Just being honest. Every single review so far, I've had one where I've said, "Oh, it's my favorite. Oh, it's right there among my favorites." I really have. I'm finding myself saying that in every review so far. So this is his ghost salt. It's ghost chilies and sea salt. Said it a bunch of times. I'm a big fan of ghost peppers. Just love them. It was the first real super hot I've ever eaten, and I've eaten a lot of them. Love it. I love it dried and ground up and put on anything. I'm just a fan of ghost. So this probably is going to be something I find very, very appealing. We'll see. All right, so here we go. This is great. I'm a big fan of Ghost, so of the two, which do you think is my favorite? Love that ghost flavor. It's so good. All right, so a lot more heat than with the habanero, as to be expected. All right, my thoughts on that. It's a great salt. Dang, Duke. Okay, the heat's great. It definitely got me. The heat is good. Definitely pronounced ghost flavor. If you like ghost, you'll like this a lot. I think this should be great on from pork, beef, barbecue. This also would be good on salads. It'd be good on virtually anything. And the habanero pineapple, again, my least favorite so far that he's had. Still a good salt. It's just not going to be appealing that much to me, and it's because of the pineapple's a little bit less of a flavor than I was hoping for. All right, so that's my review of his pineapple habanero and his ghost salt. All right, so I want to thank you guys for watching, but I want to remind you of one thing. The thing that I like the most about this is you'd be hard pressed to come up with any meal. I don't care. You can't. I don't think you really could come up with a meal that he doesn't have a specific salt that just is designed for. I mean, and the thing I should say about this Again, I'm not knocking this. Hope you guys understand that. Duke is an artist. That's no joke. It's not overdone to call him an artist, all right? This is the only powder salt that I've tried so far where if I had closed my eyes, I wouldn't have been able to tell you what it was. I would have probably been able to tell you that was habanero, but I'm not sure if I had my eyes closed, to be really honest with you, if I had picked up on the pineapple. It was just a little bit understated. That said, every single salt I've had so far, when you taste it, if you taste it at first and he says, all right, what do you think you ate? And he told you the name, you'd be like, that's exactly what it was. I might not have had that feeling with the pineapple habanero, but that could be a me thing. But all in all, they're still amazing. I'd still way rather have this than a regular old table salt. I promise you that. This is going to disappear in my house. I can also promise you that. So I don't want you to think that I don't like it. I just would have liked more of it. All right? So that is my review of these two salts from Duke Eyman, who is a master. It's not crazy to call this creations. This isn't just something he's whipped up. I'd love to know how he does it. So I want to thank you, Duke, for sending it to me. I want to thank all of you guys for watching because I love you guys. That's why I do it, is because of you. Here's what I'd like you to do if you could. Like it. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. I'm an honest guy, as you can tell today. So I expect honesty from you guys. It's kind of that kind of relationship we have. I also want you to make comments. When you do, I always comment back because I appreciate it. You guys are really the reason I'm doing this. That's not a joke. And what I also like you to do is subscribe. When you do, it gets me excited, man. It motivates me like crazy. And Johnny Jr., who's not here, motivates us like crazy to do more of these videos and challenges, which I have more. I still have several more salts from Duke coming up and a few really cool powders he's given me for popcorn. And we're going to be reviewing those as well. But please comment. Please like, please subscribe. And when you subscribe, in the upper right-hand side, there's a little bell. Hit that thing. It'll notify you when we upload and release a new video. But I want to thank you guys for watching this. I appreciate you. Now, this is kind of a weird one. There's nobody in the house with me. I'm alone. So I'm going to say goodbye to you and get up and then turn the camera off. So this will be a little bit different of an ending. But I want to thank you guys for watching. This is Johnny Scoville saying we caught the heat today, courtesy of Duke Eyman. And I appreciate you watching. And we'll catch you next time on Chase the Heat.